to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you royally have.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. New caddy. Ooh, this gonna be good. This gonna be good, big homie Coop. JP or JQ Kino. What's up, Damien, man? I appreciate you guys coming through, man. You've been gone. Yeah, you've been gone, man. Welcome home. Welcome home. And without further ado, Lincoln, Curtis, Gerald, Hawthorne. Lincoln, Curtis, Gerald, Hawthorne. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you guys coming through tonight, man. Yeah, we got a conversation, man, that I want to have, man. You guys, love you, dog. Close the door. Oh, you forgot. Oh, thank you. This is a conversation that someone asked that we have this conversation a couple weeks ago. And we brought it up half-heartedly sometime throughout the show. But I want this show to be a constant reminder to us that health is truly wealth. And now it's just a hashtag now. The shit done ran its course now. But the realities is our lack of health is costing us financially, spiritually, romantically. And we celebrate terrible health. We celebrate gluttony, obesity. We even thought of a new term, thick. Oh yeah, she thick, man. She 210 pounds. She ain't thick, you know? And it's proportioned well. It can be. Yeah, and they are beautiful. They are beautiful. They are graceful women who are overweight and they're beautiful. But the women and the men that just be licking their fingers, eating chicken 6 days a week, eating burgers, and it's just it's really an epidemic. It's not. It is an epidemic in our community at this stage, man. And I look around because when I drive the neighborhoods and I see our community, brown and black people, not just black people, for the most part, brown and black people. And I just think if they were in shape, how much more energy would they have? And then it boils down to how much are they blaming white supremacy, their lack of resources, their lack of success in life, because of lack of energy, lack of health. And then they mouth becomes their greatest sword, their greatest weapon. And I see it a lot, man. And I think it's just really, really, really important that we take care of ourselves. And I see it online now where we just celebrate dumb shit. I mean, like drink. I know I talk about this every night, but I don't understand how drinking is a cool point. How is drinking cool? Think about the shit. How is that the coolest shit in the world, man? Oh yeah, man. Black people drink brown, right? At least my uncles did, right? So brown paper bag drinking niggas. We celebrate the shit. And it's weird to me that we celebrate our own demise. Let me put this down so I can have clarity. But what percentage of victimhood can be placed on lack of health? For real. And that stems from lack of accountability. When are you going to stop? Okay, I'm a large, but I'm wearing an extra large because I'm fat. And then I go to a 1X. I don't know how's it go? 1X. Oh, it goes in order. 1X, 2X, 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X, 6X, 7X, 8X, 9X, 10. I don't know where to stop at. But our health. What's up, Kane? is taking us places that makes us victims and also in need of other things. Whereas if we had the energy, if we had the health, we wouldn't be in this position. We wouldn't be saying, oh, the white man is the devil. If I can go out and mow my own lawn, if I can go out and create my own landscaping company, oh, the white man is the devil. Well, if I had the energy, I would open up a sandwich restaurant. Oh, the white man's the devil. Well, if I had the energy, I would work on my own car. And I think it plays a bigger part than what we mentioned. I don't think I've ever had this associated with victimhood Olympics in our communities. But it plays a huge part. When you go down the line, if you look on the line and you see all of these people who are talking about black people need to do better, look at them. Do they look like it? Do Umar Johnson look like he wants to do better? For real. And I know this is a touchy conversation because it's hitting home for a lot of us, like every night in the barbershop on some level. But if you are obese, is that let me open up because I want a different perspective now before I fucking keep on going. Feel free to beam in. Feel free to call in and beam in, and we'll go from there. And by no means am I pointing fingers or anything like that, but this is a conversation that we need to have. And I appreciate someone bringing this up because I've really had a keen eye on this shit ever since someone brought it up a couple of weeks ago that we need to have a conversation on health. And I know it's not a popular, so we won't have too many people in here tonight, but the people that are in here, I thank you guys for coming in here on a conversation that black men need to have about their health. You know what I mean? Because around the corner of bad health is impotence. Around the corner is high blood pressure, hypertension. See, these big niggas ain't gonna tell you that they on high blood pressure medicine. You know what they gonna say? Oh yeah, salute to the big niggas. And even skinny niggas, you know what I mean? They on insulin too. But you know, obesity is definitely a big man's disease for the most part. Hypertension. And why are these conversations hard to have? I remember a couple of weeks ago, someone came in, he hated me, right? He hated me. And he says, Fred, you getting big. And granted, I can probably push out 20 pounds, whatever, and still have like my abs and shit. You get what I'm saying? But they'll be kind of puffy and shit, right? But I was like, you know what? You're right. I've been sitting on this 10 pounds having a good time in my house. And I said the next day, I was like, you're right, nigga. I'm working out. And I don't mind being held accountable by people who hate me. What's up, Pittsburgh? What you got?
What's happening, Fred, man? Appreciate the show, man. Appreciate the topic tonight, man. I think it's kind of important for everybody. And it's important for everybody that you're bringing this up, man. It's important for everybody, especially as men, because, you know, in your 20s and you're 18, you have no problem with going to the gym. You get a little bit older, life get good. You don't feel like going to the gym no more. But it's a constant thing. I don't think you can ever stop. And I think the benefits, not only the physical, but just for that hour or 2 hours you go to the gym, the mental aspect of that time where you're able to concentrate and relieve that stress, I think that's so important. And we don't even quantify for that hour, that release where you're just getting away from everything and you're not dealing with those stressors, how important that is.
Wow.
It's really important because if you look at people who got high blood pressure and people that are dying from heart attacks, the numbers are getting lower with the ages of people dying that are black folks. Because even if you look at the youth now and you look at these 20-year-olds, they don't look like 20-year-olds. Look at a 20-year-old. You tell me what a 20-year-old look like.
You're right.
And you can even look at the men are more glaring than the women. Because, you know, when our generation and a little bit up under us, everybody played basketball. Even when they get out of high school, they played basketball. They went to the gym when they played football, even after high school. That so much doesn't happen that much now.
Right.
And that could be, you know, that's more so. I wouldn't blame an individual person for that. That's more so of an environmental thing, because a lot of these neighborhoods, they don't turn the lights on for these parks. So there ain't no games being played at night where they got the basketball courts. They don't want the fucking courts open at night. So those pickup games that you used to get all night, you ain't getting that no more. It's not promoted anymore. So it starts when they're in their youth, and we just carry that stuff on. Because you'll see a 19, 20-year-old kid, he have a belly, like a heavy belly, like, you know, like an old man belly. He's like, damn, until he tells you how old it is, you wouldn't even know that these are 20-year-olds walking around looking like this.
Right.
So it's important what you're saying. I think we all have to take an account for individually for what we are, because when you're overweight, you know when you don't feel right. Don't nobody got to tell you when you're not feeling right. You know what I mean? When you're younger, you can kind of get away with more stuff. As you get older, your body starts telling you real quick when you out of shape, when you out of breath, doing regular shit. Your body starts telling you.
Right.
I just think it's important that we, as Black people, we don't make excuses for not working out and saying we're so busy but we can't do it. You can always get 30 minutes to work out. Everybody can get some time to work out. And your level of working out might change for whatever stuff you got going on. And it's like, you know, it's like anything. I'm going to say this part of it, and I'm going to go ahead and get off. I really enjoyed that time you had the brother on. I can't think of his name. Man, I don't remember his name. He was a vegan, and he was talking about a guy fixing his salad and smoking a cigarette. What was that brother's name, Fred? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Man, Dr. Somebody. I don't want to disrespect his name, but man, that guy was so.
Dr. Inky?
Yes, I believe that's who it was, Dr. Inky. I believe that was Dr. Inky.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that he did was based around the wealth that he had was based around health. And there's so much wealth in health, just knowing your personal health. It's so much wealth in that. And that brother was so deep beyond the health. Like a lot of people who are real conscious of their health, they're a little deeper.
Right.
It's my personal experience than most people, because that takes a certain kind of discipline not to eat the food the comfort food that we're just used to.
Right.
You know, so that brother there, man, that dude there was so, I mean, if you guys haven't heard it, you can go back and listen to that brother. That brother was so powerful with the things that he was saying and what he was going through. And then you could tell by talking to him, he didn't even scratch the surface of the things that he knows. So I'm going to go ahead and get out, Fred. I just think that we all have to be accountable for our own health, and we have to make a conscious effort. I think it's very, very, very important.
Right. It is.
Because we start looking at these households, and granddaddy don't never really make it. Grandma be around, but granddaddy gone.
Right. Good point. Good point.
Granddaddy always get up out of here before grandma.
Right. Right.
And that's not the way this is supposed to be. So we are off kilter with the way that we are. And even if you look at our neighborhoods, you look at upper class neighborhoods or mixed neighborhoods, people are walking, they're riding bicycles, they're skating. We don't have that. That's not the way this is. We're wrong with the way we're handling this. Our health, that's something you can really control.
Right.
In your own way. I'm going to go ahead and get off credit. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you, dog. Drive safe tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, man. And for those of us who are in shape, I'm one of the in shape guys, right? We still got to sustain the shit, because you can see it works two ways, right? in May, I was in great shape. You guys saw it. I was pretty arrogant and shit. I was in dog shape. And then I had to move. I had to live with Dre's mom and dad for 18 days. And so it got me off my regimen. Then we had to move. His steel boxes lying around the house. So you can look at it two ways. I had room for error. I had room for margin. Or you can say, I still got to work and get in shape. I still got to do it. I still got to go. I still got to go. So even if people aren't telling you these men and women that are in shape, there's a level of inspiration that they carry around every day, you know, and I think it's incredibly important that the people that are in shape stay in shape. You know, I fell off and gained 10 pounds, you know what I mean? And but I thank God it was only 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Some people fell off and 50 pounds, 40 pounds, you know, and we got to get back to not celebrating the dumb shit that come with it. How many tacos can you eat? How many wings can you eat? You know, it has to be like a firm balance in your life, man. And we killing each other. And we can't blame McDonald's. I don't like when people say, "Oh, McDonald's, you ordered it, nigga. You drove to McDonald's." How? Like it was like a y'all remember that survey they did a few years ago? I don't know when it was like McDonald's food is this, McDonald's food is that. You gotta go order that shit. It's not required by life to go to McDonald's or any other restaurant. Yeah, I'm gonna sue McDonald's. You gotta go and order the shit. Like, yeah, right. It's right, chef. It just doesn't make any sense, right? And then people gonna say, well, you gotta live your life. Depends on how long you want to live it. Because every day you always want to live the next day. You know how we say it? I'll holler at you tomorrow. Call me next week. They don't say, man, I pray to live the next week. You expect yourself to live to tomorrow. All right, holler at you. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. And we got to get back to that, man. It's too much mediocrity in terms of us celebrating obesity. Obesity is cool in our community. We call food that kill us soul food. There's people that eat that shit every day. People have a Thanksgiving meal every day. Can you imagine that? I don't get it, man. I don't know where we're going with this. I don't know if we want to drop our life expectancies. But I do believe that there is a correlation between victimhood and obesity. I don't know an obese person that can outwork me. I don't. I'm just being honest. I don't know not one. I'm sure there are. Like, I haven't met everyone in the world. But it's time. It's time to put our big boy pants on and say, Fred is saying some truth. And the people that's going to call in and beam in are going to say some positive things. Own it. Stop making excuses. Stop using synonyms like thick or big nigga. That's the term we use in the hood. What's up, big nigga? That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool to be sticking a motherfucking needle in your thigh. Yeah, so don't skip leg day. You're right. Sticking a needle in your thigh, and because you got insulin and high blood pressure and hypertension, go to the gym. I can't afford a gym membership. Well, your taxes paid for the streets you just walked or drove down. Yeah, I appreciate you, Boxer Sparring. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you for sending that to me. This ain't Fred's arrogance. Because like I said, Fred think he cool because he in shape. Oh, nah, nigga. I was just 10 pounds over. This is me holding myself accountable. I ain't never, man, listen, as long as I've had this YouTube channel outside of COVID, man, I ain't never been 10 pounds over. Never. I don't even know what that's like. I don't. So this is me saying, Fred, get your black ass, your little black ass in shape. What the fuck are you doing? So I'm not pointing the finger at y'all. I got a mirror up like, Fred, let's go, nigga. Let's go. And we all got to have this honest conversation with us. Your wife and girlfriend don't want you fat. You can't. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Let's keep a spade a spade. How great of a fighter are you if you're fighting? If you're 60 pounds overweight? It sounds good. It sounds good on the internet. But not really. How you going to race your son in the driveway? How you going to play basketball with your son in the backyard Saturday morning to afternoon or night to evening, whatever? Everything you do with your girl shouldn't be sitting down, y'all. Dinner, movies, concert. Do y'all still dance? Miniature golfing, swimming, biking, working out, hike trails, shopping, shopping. Or do you just use Amazon Prime? We got to take care of each other and we got to hold each other accountable, man. And I'm willing to bet that there's a segment of America. What's up, Taiwan? There's a segment of America that look at me and be like, that little ass nigga, he ain't shit. And that's cool. I'm not going to prove myself to you. And there's also a segment of America that says, look at that fat ass motherfucker. He a piece of shit. Nigga sweating chicken grease. That was an old elementary joke. Remember that one? And we got to give our children a chance. Big homie. Yeah, big homie. There it is. Big homie. What's up, big homie? There it is. That big nigga. Yeah. Big nigga is like more of a conflict. You know what I mean? Then this big nigga started chasing me. And I had to rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Like, not Waka Flocka. What's that dude name? NBA, not NBA young boy. What's that nigga name? Soldier Boy, tell him. Soldier Boy. Yeah, Soldier Boy. Then I had to turn around and pat, 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 pat. There was a big nigga behind me chasing me. And I was like, pat, 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 pat. Obesity hurts every aspect of your life. I was having a conversation with somebody and the nigga pulled his shirt at least 20 times. I'm like, damn, I've never pulled my shirt. And I was like, how did, in my head, like I'm talking to him, I'm not being disrespectful to nobody, but I'm like, what's life like? And you got to pull your shirt because it's too small or too big, or you got to, I've never walked around with a sweat towel before. I always laugh at my cousins and shit. I got some big cousins and shit, right? Like, nigga, you got a sweat towel, nigga? How do you do that shit? Like, where they do that at? You know what I mean? Like, and we celebrate that shit. And then we celebrate the big nigga that eats 3 plates. We celebrate that shit. Man, you know, there are little niggas overweight too, like me, you know what I mean? And then the big nigga gets a YouTube channel, right? And start telling us how to be black, how to live right. Nigga, love yourself, nigga. You rather be fat and healthy and poor and healthy? Nah, I'd rather be poor and healthy. Fuck that shit. You rather be, see, I've been poor and healthy. You know what I mean? So, so I've never been out of shape a day in my life. Even when I gained the 10 pounds, like if you saw me in person, you would never know. You would think, oh, he put on a little muscle, you know, some shit like that, you know, but I think I would rather be, honestly, I would rather be poor and healthy. I don't think I can live life without my abs, dog. I'm just keeping it a buck. If I lost my abs, I would be sick in my fucking stomach if I lost my abs. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. Stop weighing out the weed and start weighing the portion sizes of your food. Big facts. But we gonna celebrate the nigga who eat the biggest steak. Feel free to beam in. I don't want this shit. Oh, this Fred hating on fat people. I ain't hating on fat people. I was fat. I was 10 pounds over. I was fat 14 days ago. Nah, this is the accountability class. That's what this is. And it's sad. I got to say that shit when most of us are men. We can't look in the mirror and say, Fred is right. I am fucking fat. I need to get my fat ass in shape. You know what we got to say? You know what we going to say? Oh, Fred, you hating on black people. No, I love black people so much that I'm telling you, I was 10 pounds overweight. And you guys say, oh, that ain't shit. But I'm 165 pounds. So if I go to 175, I'm like, shit, what the fuck is that about? You know, so I mean, it's a big difference, you know. So I am the case example, whatever it is, case study. We got to do better, and we got to ask ourselves: do you want titties when you're a middle-aged man, or do you want muscle? You know, I mean, let's call it a spade. Niggas walking around here with titties, grown ass men walking around here with titties, dog. Like I'm like titties. Mm-hmm. It ain't funny though. It ain't funny. A 27-year-old man who got this whole life in front of him, and he's struggling with French fries and Big Macs. The man should be trying to finalize his first property, buy his first house, fall in love. And then here's another thing obesity do. I realized this shit. Obesity puts you in a certain dating category. I know niggas gonna come in here and say, Fred, I ain't got no problem dating. I'm really that nigga. I respect that. You're the outlier. Okay, you're the outlier. I know you've dated Megan Good and Holly Berry and everybody else. I know. You're the exception. I know you done dated every model in America. All these. I know. I'm not talking about you right now. But honestly, just keep it a buck. These in shape niggas, by and large, get the most beautiful women. Let's just call it a spade. And I'm not talking about men with blocked up abs and deltoids popping out, but I'm talking about a man that's in shape and he can go run with his brother at a basketball court. He can go play volleyball on the beach. He can take his shirt off at a pool party. I'm not talking about these guys that you see on the internet. Not many of us are those, right? On the internet where we blocked up, got abs and all this. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about a man who's just in shape. He looks good in his clothes. He looks respectable. He can put on a suit. He can put on a from the Rudy to the Tootie. You're right. You know, I'm talking about us just being in shape and able to do whatever needs to be done in our life. Whether we got to go in the attic, you know what I mean, and fucking hop over those rat droppings and shit. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that life. You know what I mean? And you got a fucking electrical shortage in the attic and shit, and you got to reconnect that shit, and it's 110 degrees in the attic and shit, and you see rat droppings, and you see you like, oh shit, man, oh my gosh, man, I got termites in this motherfucker, and you ignore the termites. You like, fuck the termite shit. I'm trying to rewire this electrical shit. Y'all know what it's like being in that fucking attic and shit, and you got sweat pelting off your ass. Ain't nothing like it, dog. Ain't nothing like that shit in your house or your rental properties or at grandma's house, because grandma don't have central air upstairs. You best believe nobody's grandma got central air upstairs. Nobody's grandma. Nobody. I don't know a grandma that got central air upstairs in a 2-bedroom house. I mean, I don't know. You tell me, who grandma got central air upstairs? I'm talking about the 40-plus-year-old niggas. Not many of us, right? Yeah. Nah, you burnt up. Oh, man. Why don't y'all beam in? Because I don't mind talking for 2 hours, but I definitely want to get y'all perspective. But it's killing us. It's making us victims. We're literally we're eating ourselves to becoming our worst enemy. I don't celebrate my fat friends. I'm going to tell you what I told my sister. True story. Swear to God. Last summer. I remember I went to New York last summer. My mom and I went to New York and Virginia. And every time I go back, give you guys the full, so you guys can, everyone likes the whole story, right? Every time I go back, I do like a pseudo family reunion at a soul food restaurant, right? And I always like to do it in Harlem, right? Harlem reminds me of my grandfather. I can see every block on Lenox Avenue, I can see my grandfather's building. So that's why I like being around Lenox Avenue, and I can see the building where my grandfather had a co-op, and Lenox Ave means a lot to me. Lenox Avenue means the world to me, right? And so I want to eat on Lenox Avenue. So we go to Sylvia's. We've been going to Sylvia's throughout the years. Every time I go back, I pay for whoever comes. I just pay for everybody, right? And my sister came from Baltimore. And my sister gained some weight. My sister's already a big girl. So I put my arm around my sister. I hadn't seen her since April or March. She came out in March or something like that. I forget, but she had came out the same year. So I hadn't seen her in like 4 or 5 months, somewhere in there. And she had came to California. And I put my arm around her. I was like, it's great to see you, sis. I'm like, your ass got to lose some weight. The fuck you mean? She like, leave me the fuck alone. She was mad. She was mad at me, dog. Like, you got to lose some weight. And I just left it. I ain't got to harp on her. I ain't got to. No, I love my sister. We ain't going to make that the topic of the day. I'm just telling you that you're gaining weight and your life is, you know what I mean? And that's the reality. The quickest way, fruits and grains. Fruits and grains, fruits, vegetables, and grains. You want to lose weight and run that shit off. You know, I've never been overweight though. Honestly, I've always kept my health, you know, all that shit for the most part. COVID got me a little bit, you know, but I was like this in COVID. Before COVID, I was always 162, 163, somewhere in there. So I've never really had to lose weight. I've done it in camps. You guys have seen me do like camps and all that shit. I wanted to do it for Deontay Wilder, but I got to make some money. And So I'm not going to really have the time, but I am going to post my workouts more because I want to inspire us to get in shape. I want this community to be in shape, man. Like for real. I ain't even bullshitting you. Like, I really, really want this community to be in shape. I want this internet community to hold each other accountable. We can't be celebrating the dumb shit, the bullshit. Like, oh, Fred, go kill a nigga. You know? And I want to lead by example. September 4th, I'm going to look better than this. I am going to lead by example. I'm not pointing the finger at y'all. No. This is really a mirror. I want y'all to understand what the fuck I'm saying. All right? Because I think as a community, we're unhealthy. You know, even when you look across the internet, I don't care who you're looking at, from Dan Raphael to new media, we're unhealthy. And we don't have these conversations. I'm not pointing anybody out. That's not where I'm at with this. But we are an unhealthy community when you look at the content creators. I mean, not unless your name is Blu-ray. If your name is Blu-ray Fitness, you know what I mean? You're an exception to this rule. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we're out of shape. And I want to lead by example. I really do. And so you guys are my inspiration in terms of getting back to the best shape of my life that I've been in. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with this, man. And because I was online today and I was like, he's fat. And look at his message. White supremacy. White man got us down. I don't feel like going through the names and shit, but I was just online. Like, you're fat and you're telling black people that they're victims of white supremacy. You're fat and you telling black people are gods. Make this shit make sense. If black people were gods and kings and queens, shouldn't you represent that? You got a fat man on the internet telling you black men are gods, black men are kings, black women are kings. Fred, you're a coon because Andrea is Asian. Okay. That's cool. I don't believe you love black people because you don't love yourself. There's a symptom of not loving yourself if you're obese. No one is born obese. No one. There are different sizes to people, and that's the beauty of it. That's the most beautiful thing, that people are coming different shapes and sizes and colors, and it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? Man, on my football team, man, we had some great players, man. They carried me to 2 championships. I wasn't the best player. I tell y'all knew that. I wasn't the best player on the team. I was a great teammate, though. I'll tell you that damn much. So it's accountability time, y'all. It's really accountability time. I'm not into pointing fingers and all that shit, but history shows being obese didn't really exist. Yeah, because of those tombs, right? When they open up those tombs and shit. But they also ate from the land too. You know, this industrial revolution changed everything, right? Now we're gonna blame it on the industrial revolution. What's up, champ? Got you coming at 9. It's accountability time for us. All right. We got to put ourselves in position to be able to get on the floor with our grandchildren. Don't bring them up to the couch. How about you get on the floor and play worm? Jump on me. But you can't. Your body's aching because you're obese. Your ankles are as big as your biceps. We got to take this next year of our life and get in the best shape of our life. I told my friends, man, And as a matter of fact, I'll probably show y'all the text because I'm gonna send it tonight because this show reminded me about my accountability team. Y'all know I talk about them real often. I'm gonna send out a text to them. Y'all niggas better get in shape because I don't want to bury none of y'all niggas before 75. Fred is the say it straight and I'm the say it straight person in the group. Somebody has a bigger heart. Someone is more benevolent. Someone is more political. Someone is more God-fearing. We got all those characteristics in the group. Fred is the one in the group that says, "No, nigga, it's this way." Like I'm the free speech guy. You know, I'm the guy that says, "Fred, what do you think about this?" And they ask me. I'm that guy in the group. But I love us enough for me to stand here bare ass naked and say, I too need to get in shape. And we're going to keep on going. September 4th is just a benchmark date. We'll just use it a Labor Day. We're 2 weeks away. We'll just use it as a benchmark and we'll just keep on going. And we'll check in with each other. We'll check in online. Like, how's your health going? How's your, I don't believe that we should point fingers at people who say, ha ha, you're fat. Because I have an auntie who's fat. I have an uncle who's fat. I have a cousin who's fat. I just think we need to, if you know the person, sure, y'all do what you want to do. But I genuinely believe that if we make this a topic of conversation, I think it'll hit home to more people. I don't want to body shame nobody. That's not where I'm at. Because I got people that are really close in my family. You know, what's my perfect weight? I think it's gone higher. Honestly, like I think it's up by like 5 pounds. I think if I get to 167, because now I want to feel like a man. I don't want to feel like an athlete anymore. You know how you used to want to feel like an athlete, but the wind blows you when you're an athlete. The wind blows you, like you feel like kind of fragile, not fragile, too lean. Too lean. I think 168, 170. I like that. You know what I mean? I like that. So y'all see the difference. Y'all see over the next month for sure. It's because I'm really dogging myself right now. So I think that's the weight I want to be at, like 168. But I'm like at 168 right now, 168. But I'm not in terms of like what do you call that? The muscle density is not there, But if I take my shirt off, you wouldn't know. But I know that nigga Fred know. I'm not tricking nobody. Don't take this picture 20 feet away from me and take the picture. Nah. Take this picture 6 inches away and take the picture. I'm not the guy that says, hey, move back. Because the further you move back, girls do that shit. The further you move back, the more in shape they look. Nah, nigga. Nah. Show me what I look like. You know what I mean? Show me what I look like. If you got a little belly, we gonna work on that little belly. If you in shape and you just got a little belly, we gonna work on that little belly. And we got team accountability. We ain't body shaming nobody, but we got team accountability, man. I think Hannibal brought this subject up. He sure did. I appreciate you, Hannibal. Thank you for bringing this up. And I appreciate the guy that was on my helmet that day. You like Adrian Broner. I was like, if he hadn't have been so belligerent, I would have said, you're right, man. I gained 10 pounds, man. I appreciate you telling me that. I was so grateful he told me that. I was like, yeah, let's go, Fred. Let's go. Set a date. I set a date. And I was like, let's go. Let's get this shit done. Let's get this shit done. Let's work. Let's grind. Let's get better. Let's get better. Let's get better. And here we are. So, and then I got a pool too. I can't be out of shape and have a pool. No fucking way. Because who's gonna want to? All my family's gonna want to come to the pool, and I can't be I can't get in the pool with a t-shirt on. Hell no. Hell no, that ain't me, dog. I can't do it. I've never have, never will. You know. So, you say your joints and knees are killing me. I train like I used to. Yeah, yeah. You got to get in shape, man. But you're in good shape though. Like I don't know. May only you know. You know. But yeah, you know. So, you didn't seem out of shape when I met you, but only you know. Because I mean, because in my head, for real, those niggas that got muscles on top of muscles on top of muscles, those are outliers. Like those are people who really have invested. Like you've invested in your business or you've invested in your family. You want to beam in? There you go. But I just think a man who's in shape, that looks good in a suit, that looks good in a dry fit, that looks good in a hoodie, looks good in some sweats, you know, and that's what we want to be, right? We ain't trying to be Hercules and shit, you know. But I mean, we do want to build more muscle, but you know, we got to get in shape. You just got my pool. I got to get right. Yeah, Mark J. We got to get right, dog. I got a pool, man. I got a pool right now, dog. And every weekend, the cousins come over. Dre's family, and I'm gonna do something for my family real soon, probably on Thanksgiving, because my house ain't ready yet. You know what I mean? And I want my cousins to come over and be inspired. I really want my family to come over and be inspired and say, I can get a bigger house. And I'm gonna say, well, guess what? I believe you. You know, what's up, Coach A? What you got on this? You're a PE teacher, man. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I just want to drop a few gems when it comes to just basic things that you guys can take home with you to improve fitness levels, physique, the whole nine, mind, body, soul, because they're all connected, right? So the first thing is fasting. A lot of men in our community, basically what happens is I work with people personally, and they'll consult with me when it comes to like nutritional plans and things of that nature. And the first thing I ask, men and women, what do you eat for breakfast? And they all say the same thing. I don't eat anything. So I said, all right, cool. What is your coffee? I started learning the trick. What is your coffee? How do you take your coffee? And so me personally, I'm a very strict person with my diet for the most part. So I'm straight large hot black from Dunkin' every morning. Like there's no calories in that. It doesn't affect anything. It's perfect, right? So I don't expect people to be in that be that regimented in that discipline.
Right.
So when people tell me what they drink from Starbucks or whatever, I gotta actually look up the name, because all these extravagant names, I'm not really familiar with all these flavors and twist here and hazelnut, this and that and third. I'm saying, all right, cool, right? So I look up these different flavors from Starbucks and Dunkin', and so even though they may not be eating food, they're consuming 80, 90, 100 grams of carbs in their first cup of coffee in a day. And so what happens is when you consume this amount of carbs, your blood sugar has to spike. When blood sugar spikes, the natural mechanism in the body to respond to that is insulin. When insulin has to be secreted, then the body has to store fat. And then it's like basically a double-edged sword in a way that makes any sense. And so I tell brothers, man, hey, you know what? I know everybody's not going to drink hot black coffee. So if you can just prolong your coffee till about 11, 12 to noon, and at least delay that, your body will go through a little bit more of a fat burning mechanism, because the body naturally raises blood sugar levels in the morning off top, whether you eat or not. Your blood sugar is going to rise when you wake up. So when your blood sugar is already risen, when you've woken up and you consume that sugary coffee, you're kind of like you're piling it on, basically, Fred. You feel me? So if you can just delay that and put it to the noon, then the next steps would be obviously picking better sources of nutrition and things of that nature. But the main thing is just fasting, man. And for anybody who wants to know what a fast is, you're fasting when you consume anything. So when you're fasting, you're not consuming anything that's going to raise insulin. That could be food or drink. So sometimes people think you can drink juice and still be fasting. You're not fasting, because insulin is still being secreted if you're drinking juice, orange juice, a smoothie. If you're juicing, doesn't matter. Your insulin's still being secreted. You can drink coffee in a fast and tea, black tea with no sugar added, because insulin's not being secreted. So with our brothers, when you see brothers with big stomachs, that big stomach is an indicative sign that you have high insulin. And the insulin has been so high for so long, the insulin has nowhere else to go. It's going to be stored in your stomach. Oh. Particularly with men, yes.
Oh, I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah.
So when you eat the sugars and the cakes and all that shit, yeah.
It's the sugars and the cakes, and but not even that, but it's just a constant. Americans are not aware of when they eat. So they might tell me, oh, I eat 2 times a day, but you eat 2 times a day as far as meals, but you snacking here and there at work.
Facts.
Work got bagels today, so you eating the bagels. You're not counting that.
Facts.
You feel me? So
Facts.
I explain insulin and its role in hormone receptors as a pitcher and a catcher's mitt. So when you are constantly snacking here and there, a chip here or a coffee there or a juice here or whatever you're snacking on at work, and insulin is constantly being secreted. Let's say you have 5, 10, 15 years of this behavior, right? Which most people do, right, Brett? Like so now insulin no longer becomes effective. It can't get to the receptor is no longer receiving the insulin. So now they have what you call pre-diabetes. Insulin, your insulin desensitized.
Wow.
And so insulin is still being secreted by the pancreas, but it's not getting to the receptor, and the receptor is no longer receiving it because you have been snacking for too fucking long. You have been drinking sugary coffees and alcohol, beer, whatever you may have, juice for too long. So the receptors are no longer receiving it because it's too much. Insulin is too high in the bloodstream. Let alone blood. Of course, blood sugar is high, but insulin is too high in the bloodstream. How do you combat that? You combat that by fasting. When you fast, and you stop eating, insulin is going to slowly reduce and slowly come down. If insulin comes down, blood sugar is going to come down as well, of course. And when blood sugar comes down, insulin is going to come down, and then you'll slowly start to see yourself losing weight.
That makes sense. Yeah. Oh man, that's great information for somebody out there. You know what I mean? Because I know everyone wants to lose their belly. You know what I mean? Even women. Like
absolutely.
Like a fupa is one thing, but when you had a belly on top of the fupa, that's, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that as a joke, but I'm saying that like for real.
No, it's a fact, bro.
You know,
if you're a man and you're listening, your belly is hard and it's like but sticking out, that's probably insulin, brother.
How do they get rid of that? Someone's gonna ask, what would be in the first 30 days, what should they do?
How about we shift to a 12-hour window of eating?
Explain.
So when you wake up let's say you wake up at 6, you go to work at 8, right? You wake up at 6 a.m. You delay, let's say you delay your first consumption of any calories till 8. Then you will cut off eating at 8. That's the most like practical one for people. You know what I mean? Like to where they won't fall off. Like, oh shit, I could eat at 8 in the morning, which is breakfast, and I'll eat so when I say cut off eating at 8, that means your last bite of food is at 8. Not you don't start eating at 8. Like everything should be consumed by 8. Then you don't go to bed till 10. So they give you a 2 to 3 hour window of your body to being able to digest that and properly break it down. So you're just not going to sleep on calories.
Right.
So 8 to 8 is what I would say, or even 7 to 7, you know what I mean? Just starting like that. And then you begin to slowly chip away at the beginning time. You know what? I'm gonna start at 9 today. You know what? I'm gonna start at 10 today. Next thing you know, you're 10 hours. Then you're at 9-hour eating window. Then an 8-hour eating window. The most famous one out there, the most prevalent one is the 8-hour eating window. And you got guys, or people who eat, anywhere between 12 to 6 is the most preferred because insulin is at its most effective within those hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
12 at noon.
12 at noon, and then you'll stop between 6 and 7. You know what I mean? And you be good money. Yo, Fred, I've been waiting for this topic, Fred, so I'm kind of like gung ho.
No, please keep going, because I'm not an expert on this. I'm only I have a special body. You know, I mean, I'm not bragging or not. I'm being honest. Like, I've been in shape. I've had abs my whole life. I've been in shape. You know what I mean? And I think it's come from my habits, not drinking, not smoking. You know, even when I'm out of shape, I'm in shape. You know,
Indeed.
so
you're a rare breed. You're an outlier.
I'm an outlier. Right. So I genuinely think it's important, because I don't have the answers. That's what I was leading to. I don't have the answers, you know. So I need all y'all experts to come on in here, because I'm not the expert. God made me this way. But what's most important is I got to honor God and to listen to you and keep my ass in shape.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, I can't eat burgers on top of burgers anymore. I'll fall asleep now. I don't fucking go out and play basketball after I eat 2 burgers.
So even you, it's funny that you said that. So insulin is the most important hormone in the body when it comes to just overall health. You fall asleep after those burgers because of insulin. Simple as that. Right? So
number one in waters.
You say what now?
No, I'm talking about the Fiji water, man. That's what I be on. Which is the best water?
The best water, man. I don't want to put you guys in a state of paranoia, but like, I love Fiji, but then the plastic is like, god damn, man, all the phytoestrogens in the plastic they put in, and that's okay. So let me go back to insulin, right? So when insulin is being risen and you're a snacker as a man, you store fat. Your fat is high. Guess what the next thing that happens? You can't properly receive testosterone. Estrogen is too high because body fat is so high. Women naturally have higher body fat. Why? Because they have to produce children. So men having higher body fat is unnatural anyway. So your testosterone production is going to be suppressed. It's a double-edged sword. So now what happens then? When your testosterone is low, you don't have the capacity to burn fucking fat and build muscle. Right. So it's a double-edged sword. You got to get a hold of this shit, man. And any brother out here, and I'm not trying to call anybody out. Like, I'm also one of those outliers, Fred. Like, I done won bodybuilding shows, college football player, all that shit. I did all that. I'll lift the goddamn. I'm one of those guys who lift the gym and all that shit. You know what I mean? I think maybe I might start like a YouTube channel one day, man. But
yeah, you should, or drop it on here.
I'll drop it. How do I send a video to you?
Email, Dropbox. That's probably the best way.
What's your email, Fred? Like,
we transfer. Write it down. FHAW17@gmail. Where you go, Aunt Fresh? All you, Aunt. Go ahead. Keep going. Did he fall off? Oh, Aunt Fresh is back. Go ahead, Aunt. What you got, Aunt? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's up with it, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? And happy birthday to Kobe, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to the GOAT.
You a health nut. Go ahead. You a health nut.
I am a health nut. That's for damn sure. And for many reasons, because I'm gonna keep it real. Majority of my family, both on my mother and father side, got a lot of health issues, and I grew up with a lot of, funerals and pain because of that. So pain can turn to triumph when you fix your fix your attitude, fix your mentality. And my mentality is stuck on this till the day I died. You got to be your best to do your best and do your best to be your best, So eating right, drinking water, lukewarm water preferably. Cold water only when you need it. A lot of people just be drinking it just to be drinking it, but there's different benefits for both. Like Nipsey did before he passed away. He used to do a green smoothie every single morning. I do that as well. That's very important to hit your green smoothies up. To boost your testosterone, you should be doing deadlifts every morning. If you're a man and you're over the age of 35, you should be picking up heavy weights, but not before you stretch. You should be stretching consistently. As soon as you get up, you know what I'm saying, reach for the sky, to all that stuff. And breathe as well. And Mike Tyson had a good philosophy about that. He said, you can stretch for 20 minutes and not really stretch. If your breathing patterns are not right when you're stretching, you just wasting time. So that's another thing that people need to take into account when you stretch, because you want to get oxygen to those muscles. So you can properly, you know what I'm saying, get all that, you know what I'm saying, the cortisol and all the bad stuff out of your body.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, we should be running too. Like you said, obesity starts at home. You know, if your mentality is to eat and watch TV and not do anything after you eat, that's the problem. Eating bread and pasta is not a bad thing, actually. A lot of NBA players use that for fuel on the court. You know, what's his name? Used to eat pancakes before the game. Big Baby Davis from you know, the Boston Celtics used to always talk about eating a whole bunch of pancakes for the game. So people have different routines to keep their energy up. But black men, a lot of us, like I said, we watch TV and go to sleep. You know, get real full. It's not healthy to get full like that. You're supposed to get a happy medium where you just, you know what I'm saying, right before you get full. And you shouldn't be eating after 7 o'clock. Unless you're eating like almonds and, you know, cranberries and shit like that, dried cranberries, apricot, shit like that. Most of us look at that as bird food. Keep it real, Fred. Be like, that's bird food type shit. I ain't eating that.
Right.
I ain't no trail mix. But go ahead, Coach A. You had something else you wanted to say? Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Exactly. When it comes to the deadlifts and testosterone. Now, when it comes to stretching before you deadlift, squat, bench, anything in the weight room, you want to make sure you're doing the right kind of stretching. And so what do I mean by that? The right kind of stretching, you have different types of stretches. You have static stretching, you have dynamic stretching, and then you have PNF stretching. So I'm not going to go into the PNF. The PNF is a little bit, that's a proprioceptive neurological facilitation. That's like when you see anybody for the NBA game, when trainers are like leaning on them and they're stretching, that's PNF stretching. So you don't need that per se. That's a little bit more specialized nuance. But when it comes to like getting in the weight room, and you guys who are 35 and up, 40 and up, 45 and up, you need to be doing dynamic stretching. What is that? Body squats, high knees, butt kicks, like moving around and getting the body acclimated. Like start off, as soon as you get to the gym, get on the treadmill and walk for 5 to 10 minutes and bust a sweat. Then you get to do whatever you got to do. If you got to squat that day and deadlift that day, then you go into that, right? But like as far as like stretching and counting to like 10, 9, 8, and all that stuff, that's called static stretching because you're not moving. You don't want a static stretch before you get into a lift. You would do that after you lift. If that makes any
Coach
sense.
A, 100% on point. Yeah, you 100% on point, Coach A. Continue, shit. You killing it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So and then when it comes to testosterone, also what men can do is supplement. I want to preface this real quick though, before I say what I say about testosterone. Like, don't be an asshole on this goddamn thing, listening to what I'm saying and thinking that you could eat your processed foods every day and not lift every day and take these things and think that you're going to see an improvement in your energy and your vitality. Like, you have to eat accordingly, right? So one of the things, if you're already eating accordingly, what you can do is add vitamin D to your regimen. Vitamin D, to me, is the most important vitamin that a man can take. Immune system. It increases insulin sensitivity, which is what we want, right? It increases bone strength. And it also plays a part in testosterone production. Now, what do you pair with vitamin D? You pair with vitamin D, magnesium and zinc are called synergistic minerals that you pair with those because they improve the absorption of vitamin D. And not only do zinc and magnesium not only do they improve that, them together alone, zinc and magnesium help you fall asleep. What does sleep do? It helps you recover and improve the testosterone as well. So also zinc has a role in depression, anxiety, things of that nature as well. So a lot of the things that are prevalent in society right now with like emotional health, mental health, things of that nature are actually deficiencies in these vitamins. Because why? If you eat McDonald's every fucking time and goddamn Wendy's and Chick-fil-A, you're never gonna get magnesium. So you're probably gonna have emotional issues. You know what I'm saying? So it's a deep-rooted thing, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of Coach, you was on point. There's a lot of excuses in the Black community on why we cannot eat well, but we can damn well dress well, right? Motherfuckers got on the latest fashions for the culture, right? Well, how about this? Eat for the culture. So we can think better, we can process our thoughts better, and we can master our emotions at a high level. So many Black men claim that they're men, but you're not even teaching the little ones how to master their emotions, especially men. Like young boys growing into men, if they eat the correct food, like your child should be eating fruits and some type of healthy nuts every single morning because it's for the brain. Almonds are for the brain, just like a walnut. Look at a walnut, it's in the shape of a brain.
Absolutely.
If you cut and slice open a carrot, it's literally the size of your eyes. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Like, there's so many different food groups that people don't really understand that it's processed for our body for a certain food, you know what I'm saying, a certain group in our body. You're just supposed to do your best, man. I feel like we don't do our best. A lot of us just eat what we want to eat. I'm going to do what I want to do. And we just feed off of emotion instead of looking at what's practical and pragmatic. So I feel like that's what we need to do as Black men, you know, because we claim we leaders, we claim we kings, you're gods, but you don't eat like a king or a god, you eat like a peasant.
So what?
And people can get mad at me. They can get mad at me, but it's the truth, man. But go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Yo, Ant. So Ant, what you just basically did, right, was you named what we call one ingredient foods. How many ingredients are there in walnuts?
Just walnut.
It's the walnut. Right? It's one. Right? How many ingredients are there in carrots? It's one ingredient. It's a carrot. It ain't no fucking ingredients. So like when we focus on what Ant, all the foods that Ant mentioned are one ingredient foods. If Black men will consume what we call one ingredient whole foods, we'll be all right. When you consume things that come from a box or a package, you up shit's creek. You're gonna have ED. You're gonna have heart disease. You're gonna have diabetes. But when you focus on those one ingredient foods, if you want salmon, eat as much salmon as you want. If you want steak, grass-fed steak, eat as much steak as you want. Why? How many ingredients is in steak? It's steak. God made that. How many ingredients is in spinach? It's spinach. God made it. It's very simple. But when you go and say, hey, you know, I want that boxed hamburger helper or whatever they got, I don't even know what they even selling. I don't touch that shit, that box shit. But whatever they selling in that box is what they call man-made. It's a product. It's not food. Carrots and walnuts.
And anything that's in a can as well.
What about broccoli?
Yeah.
What do you say?
You can eat broccoli, but it's not organically from the earth. It's man-made. It's man-made.
So Sebi was very big against broccoli. I always told the homies, I said, yo, I don't ever want to be built like Sebi because somebody fuck around and see me in the street fight and slam me, man, because he's too skinny, man. I don't want that. I want to be able to slam niggas, man. Fuck that, man. Like, hey, Sebi, I respect you, man. I know broccoli is a hybrid and all this shit is a hybrid. I get it, but broccoli is still good for you, man.
But what y'all should be eating for your veins, because they always talk about our clogged arteries and clogged veins. Well, you know what I'm saying, blood flow. You guys need to be eating kale, especially the men always talk about they, want to fuck good when they get a little older and shit. You need to be eating kale. Kale and Swiss chard will save your life. It'll save your fertility. It's good for your DNA and everything in which way, like I'm telling you. Spinach, of course, you should be eating spinach each and every day, at least a bowl of it. Eat a whole bowl of it. And you want to wash off your fruits and vegetables. A lot of us teach about eating fruits and vegetables, but you're not understanding they putting wax and so much other shit on it before you even get it inside of your body. So how do you break that down? You break all that wax and all that bullshit, the pesticides down with apple cider vinegar and baking soda. A lot of people are like, why the fuck would you put that on the food? Because it has a chemical effect in its sizzle.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time for the people.
Okay. I'm break that down again. like I said, you got pesticides and shit on the food from farming. You know what I'm saying? The farmers do that to keep the bugs from eating their product, right? So when you get it, don't just be in a quick hurry to make it and start eating it. You know what I'm saying? Wash it off and eat it. No, that's lazy. Take the little 10 to 20 minutes out, let it sit and process. If you don't have any baking soda or white vinegar or some type of apple cider vinegar, you should be using at least turmeric. Put some type of turmeric and hot water on it. Turmeric is another agent that cleanses the body, and turmeric cleanses your food. Indian people from India been doing this for thousands of years to clean their food. I just want to throw that out there. So, yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Apple cider vinegar also has the benefit of what? Reducing blood sugar and helping insulin sensitivity.
Right.
Man.
Coach A, someone has a question for testosterone replacement treatment safe. Is that safe or would you recommend it?
Testosterone, so it's called TRT, right? So TRT is what we call relative. Everybody's body responds differently to TRT. I've heard guys tell me that they have night sweats. I've heard guys tell me that they feel irritable. I've had guys tell me that it doesn't even help their testosterone. Then I've also had guys tell me that they feel amazing on it, right? So how old is this person?
How old are you? 304. What is it a pill?
Or TRT is something that they shoot in you. They probably shoot it, like a doctor probably tell you like, yeah. But hey, you know what? I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it.
Listen. If I hit a certain age and my gun run out of bullets, I'm gonna be the first on this platform to be like, this is what I did, because I'm not walking around. I'm not walking around with insecurities, man. I'm too old, man. I'm not walking.
Yeah. No. We all men here. It's a men thing. So no. So I'm not opposed to it at all. But I just want to know how old he is and what's his health conditions.
42.
42. All right. Okay. And what are his, if you don't mind sharing, like height, weight, because that plays a factor, man.
Is it height, weight, all that? 304. Yeah, man.
Because I'll tell you something right now. Let's say you're overweight. Let's say 304. I don't know him, but let's say you're a little on the heavy side. If he was to drop 40 pounds, and I know it's tough as the older we get, but if you drop 30, 40 pounds,
you want your dick to work.
Exactly, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But and Fred, I already explained the role of fat and testosterone, right?
Yeah,
so if you have high fat, you're gonna need TRT. But if you drop your fat manually with diet and exercise, you may not need TRT. Anybody know, if anybody familiar with Joe Rogan, how he looks?
A lot of hip thrust. Yeah.
He said what?
Do a lot of weighted hip thrusts, a lot of stretching your groin area. A lot of men don't understand. Y'all got a lot of buildup from years and years of sitting down. Like sitting down is so detrimental. Having a sedentary lifestyle is so fucking detrimental to your health. Like I just don't think men understand that blood flow is the key to life. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have good, proper blood flow. So
you have to.
You just have to have it. And going back to kill one more time. A lot of us think we have to eat steak, which I love steak. Love it. I eat it myself, right? But when I need a really good cleanse, I do go to kale because kale got 25 grams of protein per bowl serving. So you getting a good, daily amount, you know what I'm saying, each and every day eating that as well. I'm just saying for people who are not, they leaning more towards plant-based or whatever, go with that. You can still eat your chicken, you know what I'm saying, eat a lot of rice, just eat a lot of, people think carbs are the devil. It's only the devil for that individual person that, like, if you notice your body is changing as you eating something, stop fucking eating it. It's just like, McDonald's making you fat. Just cut back on McDonald's. I'm not saying you got to be a health nut like me because I live a very strict lifestyle. But you don't have to be like that though. But look, this makes me happy. A lot of people are like, oh, you be mad, you be aggressive and angry. No, I just know how to do things at the right time when I need it. If I'm on the basketball court, I'm gonna use my aggression. If I'm in front of my baby cousins and I'm teaching them something, I'll be a little bit more softer. Instead, as a man, you just have to have different variables and know how to work different rules, different systems. And Fred know all about that. Fred know all about that.
Yeah. So how do y'all feel about the vegan lifestyle?
Wait. Hold that. I want 304 to finish his case study. 5'11", 285.
Hey Fred, I seen he said 5'11", 285, so I'm assuming that 285 got some fat on it, man. So how about man? how about you try to get to 270? When you get to 270, let's get to 265. When you get to 265, try to get down to 250, man, and just slowly do it though. Don't be trying to out. So now when it comes to cleansing, and there's a lot of cleansing kits that you see at GNC, guess the best way to cleanse, man? Fasting. How about not eating and drinking only water only? All right, the body's going to naturally reset itself after a couple of days. You're probably going to drop about 8 to 10 pounds of water weight, right? And that's not actual fat, but you're putting your body in a state of homeostasis, being able to repair itself and repair the cells and the damage that you have done over the years and years of constantly eating and drinking the wrong things. So the best way to fast, don't ever let anybody else tell you, the best way to fast, the best way to cleanse is to fast, not to drink smoothies and shit like that. Like smoothies are cool and it can't but the best way to properly cleanse is to fast and not eat anything. Now, I would have to take into account if he has type 2 diabetes, and that would be something that you can't really do like that. Got to be mindful of that. If you want metformin or any other type of, diabetic drug, you got to, be mindful of that. But there are other ways around that as well. I would have to know that information to really truly help you, right? But that 285 at 5'11" is not needed. This is not needed. So let me see. He responded. Dang.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So
being 300 pounds is for people who are tall. I don't know why people don't understand it. People would be like, you know what I'm saying? Where there's a badge of honor. Oh, I'm 300 pounds. You need to be tall if you're gonna be you need to be like 6'10", and up. To be honest, if you're gonna be 300 pounds, just think about Shaq. They kept saying Shaquille O'Neal was overweight and he was 300. So what the fuck you think you doing at 6 foot tall or under and you 300 pounds? You're leading towards death. You can get mad at it, but you're leading towards death. You probably got another good 20 or 30 years before you in the hospital, in ICU. Like this is just facts.
No, talk to him.
I mean, especially if we have an adult conversation. No. Especially if we have an adult conversation and people not gonna be in the film. I even had to tell my family because I used to be the very, quiet family member that really didn't, judge people and all that. But then I got to a point how Fred is. I'm like, Fred just speak his mind about shit. I'm gonna be like that more towards my family. A lot of people hate me and my family, and a lot of people love me because the ones who love me, I embrace them. The ones that don't really fuck with me, fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they stuck in their own cycle, their own realm of bullshit. And they're content with that. And content people are dangerous because they will never seek something better for themselves. They don't see better. They're not optimistic in any type of way. So you just have to be around those who are on that same path. Otherwise, all this information that we're giving you tonight is null and void. It's null and void. So I would like to say as well, just do the best that you can. If you got alkaline water in stores, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're reading the ingredients that's in the alkaline water. I prefer everyone, if you can get, if you live in California, you're blessed because there's spring water there. You understand what I'm saying? Spring water is some of the best water you can use for your body to cleanse, especially when you fasting. Very, very important. So.
Yeah, this is great information, man. It's so important that we just. Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry, Kyle. I'll keep talking to you then. How would you want us to start? Like, what's 3 foods we should go buy tomorrow? And both of y'all can answer.
And go ahead.
Okay. 3 foods y'all can buy by tomorrow. Well, let's go by harvest time. If you understand indigenous culture, we live in America. It's called America, right? But the real name is Ananawa, but we ain't gonna get into no history lesson. Just want to tell y'all, know what the indigenous people ate here that was during the harvest that kept their bodies healthy, which is pumpkins and squash and stuff. Squash is great for Black people's body. Like seriously, we should go back to eating what our ancestors ate. And pumpkin seeds, squash, autumn squash soup. They got that at your local Panera Bread or Starbucks. They starting to have all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, spaghetti squash is important. Instead of eating them super heavy carb noodles, you could prepare spaghetti squash for your kids, and your kids won't know the difference. But it has a whole bunch of different niacin and magnesium in it, and riboflavin to help your children's digestive system break everything down properly, and they won't be bloated with a gut. And you wonder, like, why is my kid got a gut? What's going on? It's the processed foods and the over salt intake that your child is going through. You know what I'm saying? So just really pay attention to little things. Pre-diabetes. I'm gonna break that down to people. If your lips constantly keep getting chapped and it's not the wintertime, that's pre-diabetes, you know what I'm saying, knocking on your door. You starting to have that black tar looking thing that's on the back of your neck, and as much as you scrub it, it's not going away. That's pre-diabetes is talking to you. What else? I'm trying to think. You know, feet swelling. Like if you eat salt and your feet just automatically swell up, that can be pre-diabetes talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Sweating for no reason. It's not even fucking hot, and you just sweating. That's pre-diabetes. It's so many different things that break down with hypertension. So I just want to throw that out there as well for people who want to prevent it, because you know people say we got that in our family. No, we can break that curse in this generation right now with the information that we give you.
Overnight.
Just saying. Yeah, man.
Oh, Coach A dropped.
And control y'all stress levels. I think as black men, we take everything so fucking personal, bro. Learn how to let shit kind of just roll off your shoulder a little bit too. You know, so that's another thing as well. Because we do a lot of emotional eating. How women do. Let's keep it real. You pissed off? Oh man, I'm gonna go get me a chocolate cake and get my favorite chocolate chip cookies and stuff. Maybe your comfort, that may have been what you ate when you were a little kid, but you're not a little kid no more. You got responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Your children looking up to you.
Right.
What daddy eat, that's you know what I'm saying? That's what they eat. You know, you they superhero. Keep that in mind. They superhero, man.
That's deep, man.
So yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. My kids don't eat shit that I eat, man.
We talking about the macro, not like an isolated, like the macro, like whatever you cook is what the family's eating, whatever dessert. Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're right. Because I see it in my house. You know what I mean? I definitely see it in my house, like the bad things and the good things. You know?
Just lay your good outweigh your bad. Like I said, this is not to be perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But this is just to be your best. Always strive every day. You should have a board. I call it a wisdom board. Either put it on your refrigerator or put it on some wall in your room, and have your child go to that room every day so they learn organization skills.
No, that's
you stretch, you drink your water, you have your juice, you have your fruits, your veggies. Then after you do all the good stuff, then maybe, you know, after dinner, here goes some dessert. You know what I'm saying? Here goes this, here goes that. But it's in small, minimal portions. You teach your child that, your child will be happy. It won't, you know what I'm saying? They won't crave the sugar and all the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just something that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little different practice you can throw into your household. Just throwing some things.
Absolutely, man. Wise words of wisdom, man. Yeah. Hey, I kind of fell off. I was in the middle of trying to get Fred email and email him. So I sent you something, Fred.
Okay, thank you.
And you got a lot of knowledge in you, brother. But much respect and peace to you.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely, man.
So what do y'all think about the vegan lifestyle?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Kyle wanted to know about. Thank you, Kyle.
Let's get back to that. I believe in plant-based. I don't believe in vegan, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's for the individual. So some people can go vegan, and for whatever reason they lose all their muscle. And for us men, if we talking about men, we don't want to lose our muscle. We understand that's part of our ego. That's part of your identity and your testosterone as a man. Like you want to feel like a man. You this little puny, little skinny little dude, or you're skinny fat. It fuck with you can say it don't, but it do. But you know what I'm saying? Yo, ego say, well, I still get bitches though. So you know when you see another nigga come around you that's fucking cop diesel look like goddamn Jack in his prime, you're gonna be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I need to hit the gym. Or you see these boxers, you see these professional boxers cut, rip the shirt. Like, all right, let me go run. Fuck this. I'm fat. Fuck. Let me get my ass up. You know, I'm talking about if you're an athlete, if you're a competitive type of person. Fred know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so going back to the vegan thing, I don't truly believe in it unless it works for your body. And you know it works for your body. If you've done a 30-day vegan cleanse and it worked for you and you still got your muscles intact, good for you. You must got some hell of a genetics, right? But I know me, if I do vegan, I've done it for like 2 weeks straight. It fucked me up. I was feeling sick. My body didn't feel right. It just wasn't healthy for me. Me being plant-based, eating fish, sea moss, you know what I'm saying? Steak. I only do steak like 2 or 3 days out the week. I don't do steak every day. 2 to 3 days out the week. And I do it right before I work out. And I make sure I take my amino acids as well. Because when you put the protein with the amino acids, the muscle will stay intact way better than if you just do one or the other. Always remember that. You need that connection. Put your amino acids with the protein so it can stay intact. Just want to throw that out.
I don't really eat the red meat like that, man. So a lot of times I just get the impossible meat, and I just want to get y'all take on the impossible meat because it's like kind of man-made type.
It's processed.
It's processed. It's no good.
So here's what I tell people, man. If y'all could name me a healthier, when it comes to nutrients that the body absorbs, can y'all name me a food healthier when it comes to nutrients, meaning macronutrients and micronutrients, healthier than eggs and steak, grass-fed steak? Like if you break down the egg itself, okay, let's say somebody say, oh, I don't like red meat. All right, cool. But let's break down the egg. The egg has the full amino acid profile. Spinach does not have that. Kale does not have that. There's nothing in the vegan diet that has that. So that's off top. It has the full, it's a complete protein. The next thing is vitamin D. I already told y'all what vitamin D does for testosterone, immune health, bone health, right? And many other different benefits from vitamin D. How about choline and the effect on the brain? How about phosphorus? Like how about the omega 3s in the egg, right? So the egg is the most complete source of nutrition a human being can eat, unless you're allergic to it. Steak, same thing. In the steak alone, you have creatine in that steak. You have a compound called CLA, that's conjugated linoleic acid, that helps burn fat. It helps prevent cancer and heart disease, which vegans say red meat promotes. But vegans only do studies on non-grass-fed meat. That's called confirmation bias. That's bullshit. True. They don't study guys who go to the gym like me and Ant and eat grass-fed steak. They study the guy who also smokes 8 packs of cigarettes, who also eats ice cream every fucking night, who also drinks every fucking night. Right? So of course your blood marker is going to be a little bit off. And they say, oh man, he eats meat, so he's got diabetes, he's got heart disease, blood pressure, and cholesterol. Yeah, but you're not factoring in every other thing that he does. He don't fucking work out. Now, I'm not here to bash vegans. If that's what you want to do on some animalistic thing, like you want to preserve animals, I can't argue that. But when it comes to nutrition, I have to vehemently state that that's not the way to go. Vehemently state it's not the way to go.
I ain't gonna lie. When I eat shit, I feel better. I feel like I got more energy. I ain't falling asleep all over the damn place, man. I mean,
but in comparison to what though? So before you, again, if you go from eating like shit to going to vegan, you're automatically gonna see an improvement in something because you were eating Oreos, and I'm not saying you in general, or specifically, but in general, you were eating Oreos, McDonald's, and Wendy's. Now you incorporating more vegetables and fruit in your life, you're automatically gonna see an improvement in life quality. As opposed to
I've tried all type of diets though. You know what I'm saying? I done the no carb diets. I done all type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not all the way vegan. I just eat a lot of vegan food because the shit good. But I got away from the red meat though. I do red meat probably 3 times a year.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. As long as you get eggs and salmon in your life, you'll be all right. Now, again,
salmon. I'm an egg eating ass nigga. Eggs with the broccoli.
Absolutely.
Here you go. Here the fuck this nigga Fred go. He don't like shit, man. Hey, what's your? I'm gonna bring this shit back. Hey, Coach A and Fresh, what are your position on your yams touch your mac and cheese?
Man, I'm yams. Hey, hey, when I was a big boy playing football at Santa Monica in LA, there's a spot on Manchester La Brea. I don't know if Fred know this spot called Soul Food Kitchen.
Oh, I know that spot.
It's not it changed name. Now it's Doings. Yeah.
Doings. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And it's over there by Platinum Barbershop. There's the homies over there on Platinum Barbershop. Yeah. And so I remember one time I was on my Fat Boy D-line shit, man. I tried to get mac and cheese and yams and meat, and that's it. Man, that black lady told me, man, you better put some greens on that goddamn plate. Cause I love mixing yams and mac and cheese, man. I'm sorry, man, but I do, man.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Look, it all go down the same, man.
It all
I
go
know
down
people
the
say,
same, bro.
I know people say don't let your yams and stuff touch, but man,
man, mac and cheese, hey. And don't throw no potato salad on that whole man.
No. Now we talking temperature.
Hey, Fred, man, I don't know, bro.
Oh man, yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
I tried to tell Fred. I tried to tell him. I showed him one time that I showed him a whole pie of like how you split everything for it to touch the right way. Your beans touch your mac. Your mac touch your yams. Your potato salad touch your beans. Hey, you understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
It'd be so bad. I don't watch people's stories on Thanksgiving. I'm good. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh man, friends.
Hey, I ain't been to LA in a minute, man. They shut M&M's down, man.
Yeah, they did.
Come on, man.
I don't even think it's anymore. It may be one in Carson across from the stadium.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah, M&M's gone. They got So Delicious down there on Fairfax now.
Okay.
They getting a lot of run right now. They're real popular. But yeah, man.
Wow, man. Yep. See, I ain't been to LA in a minute.
Hey, Fred plate look like a kid plate, man. Look like his son plate and shit. Everything, this corner, that corner.
Pretty much.
The middle of the plate be empty as hell.
Empty as shit. No, all space.
Facts. You're right. You're right. Hey, I purposely put it like that too, because you can't have soggy fried chicken now.
Hey, listen, this nigga plate look like Twister. You know how you twist the thing? That's how that nigga plate be looking. Put the chicken in the middle and all the sides on the outside.
I might do that in the middle and the sides on the outside. I might try that. But yeah, man, yeah, this was some great info. Oh, Aunt Fresh, put your information in the chat.
Okay, I'll put my information in the chat. Oh, by the way, too, I just want to throw this out here real quick. Yeah, do not be afraid to sweat. I don't know what's up with this generation, and men don't want to sweat. You have to sweat. You have to sweat out your impurities, man. Keeping it real with you. So running and just keeping it real with you, man. A lot of people don't want to sweat. Gotta sweat.
Of my day. That's the highlight of my day. I put that sweat jacket on with a hoodie, man.
Hey, Fred, you don't got to do that, Fred. Don't put the sweat jacket on. You don't have to do that.
I like it though. It's a difference. You know what I mean? I like it. Man. I like it, man.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I can't knock it, dude. I can't knock it.
I like it, man.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is preface that with a lot of water, Fred, so you don't get.
Oh yeah. I do.
You don't dehydrate yourself.
I do drink water.
And electrolytes.
No, I definitely do drink water, and I go in the gym with 48 ounces. Is that enough? 48 ounces?
Yeah. I mean, how much you? So what they say is for a day, you want to get your
half your weight, right?
Yeah,
half your weight.
Yeah,
half your weight. So
yeah,
I'm definitely well over that in water, it especially when I'm working out.
Facts.
I go through my water intake on the workout. You know
cool.
what I mean?
Cool.
But yeah, man, it's cooking. Ironically enough, it's cooking with the champ tonight, man. We got egg rolls and fried rice. But
what's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah. Hey.
And Fresh, how you doing, brother? Coach
Hey,
J, man,
what's up, brother? What up, Champion Heart? What's up, my guy? What up?
Good. It's all good. Kyle, my brother.
Yeah, what up, man?
All right.
Hey, Coach A, put your information. I'm pretty sure on the replay, somebody's gonna want to.
Okay.
Reach
Fred,
out.
I want to touch on the water thing. Fred, I want to touch on the water thing real quick. You weigh about 170, right? About 165, 170.
Yeah,
I'm
in between that. Yeah, I'm in between.
You need to be ingesting at least 100 ounces, at least 100 ounces a day, at the least. That's 100 ounces of water.
Cool.
Every single day.
That's cool.
At least.
So I didn't get to talk. We didn't get the answer.
Oh, go ahead.
This is what I be on, right?
Yep.
Oh, do you want the box water?
You want box water?
No, I'm asking. Box water.
No, I'm saying, like, is this? How do y'all feel about the bottled waters? Because I know you're talking about like the plastics and shit.
Essential is supposed to be the best water. It's got like was it 0.9% alkaline water?
What you call that?
Essential.
Yeah, it's in grocery stores and gas stations.
I'm gonna get the alkaline plug in my house. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nah, man, what y'all need to do is put a sports cap on your water, man, so y'all can drink the shit. That no, I'm serious. That changed my water intake drastically. Having those cups of bottles of water and shit, I have 8 bottles of water in my motherfucking car by the end of the week. If I have a sports cup, a sports top, man, that shit go through me like, man, I could drink so much water with a sports top. You know, the one that where you squeeze out.
Yeah.
Oh man, it changed my water intake drastically, man. Drastically.
You know what changed my water intake?
What's that?
Shout out to the Mios, man.
The meals. Oh yeah. Oh, you put this.
Y'all should try Hawaiian Waikea water. You can go to waikea.com to get it. It's a little expensive.
Fresh, you're doing too much, man. See,
I'm just keeping it real. I know I'm a little crazy. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little crazy.
Fred, I'm gonna get going. I'm on the East Coast, man.
I will appreciate you, dog, man. Thank you.
All right,
I'll drop my info in the chat. Hey, nice talk with you, Ant.
Yeah, all right, man.
Yes, sir. All right, Champion Heart. Yes, sir.
All right, my brother. I'm gonna get your info, man, because I want to ask you a couple of questions, but I'll get with you.
All right, for sure. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Fred, pour that water up you talking about, man.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Hey, and I heard about that Hawaiian water.
Man, that shit, I'm telling you, bro, it's changed my life when it comes to energy. Just energy, it changed my life.
What's the name of it?
Waikea, Kea.
Wait a minute, say it again.
WAIAKEA.com.
Waikea water. Can you buy? Oh shit, this shit expensive.
It is because it's made out of a biodegradable bottle, so you don't have all that leaky plastic going into your water.
Right.
Cherry Heart talking about right, man.
Yeah.
Pull it up, Fred. Let me see this shit, man. It sounds expensive.
It's expensive.
Is that $16 for one bottle?
No, it's a 12-pack. Sam's Club. Oh, so they have it at but you can get it sent to your house. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Click on it and see what it look like.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, make it bigger. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas, man. I don't be tasting no difference when it comes to this water.
Oh, why it didn't get bigger? Oh, because I'm not on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, why it didn't get bigger? Shit. Now can you see it?
That shit looks expensive.
Yeah.
Is that $21 for a case? How many?
That's about what the essential is probably about the same thing, man. It's about that much for a case of essential. Same thing. But I'm gonna definitely check it out because I've heard about it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, you got a $5 coupon.
Yeah, you get a $5 coupon.
I'm gonna make 30 emails today.
The reason why it's so expensive, y'all, like it's real volcanic water. So you getting all those good minerals that you wouldn't get from maybe a lot of other waters. And, I just wanted to put y'all up on game. You ain't got to get it. Just, just an example. That's all. Just an example.
No. You got no. We ain't gonna let you just leave now. You got to explain this water from a volcanic mountain and shit.
Go ahead. Oh man.
Hey, what now can you taste the difference? A lot of people always
I can taste the difference, bro. On my soul, I can really taste. Otherwise, I wouldn't even recommend. I'm that type of person. I'm all in or nothing. It just has its own taste, just like a lot of other waters got their own taste, man. It tastes it's refreshing. It's refreshing. It's refreshing. I'm gonna tell you.
Oakland got the best tap water. Period.
He said Oakland got the
best tap water.
Best tap water. Period. Listen.
Let me ask you this before you get out of here.
The water hose. A good game of football in the street.
You tripping. And let me ask you this, man.
Bro, y'all didn't drink the water hose water, bro? Y'all got
we all did that.
After basketball.
Yeah, we all did that. Yeah.
That was the best, man. That was the best water you could drink back in them days, man.
What do you take, man, like for your joints? With me being older, man, like my knees have been killing me, man. My joints, I'm taking glucosamine, but a friend of mine was telling me about this glucosamine with was it MSM in it or MS in it? Have you heard about that?
I have heard about it, but I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You have to train your knees, especially anybody who's over the age of 40. It's natural for your knees to lock up and for your ligaments and all your little small tendons, because the knee is nothing more than very, very small tendons. And if you run all the time or you've done a lot of exercise over time, it's gonna naturally break down. But what you can do, you know what I'm saying, is strengthen it with little small exercises. Like every single morning, you should bend your knees forward and then come back up straight. Bend your knees forward and come back up straight. You do that for about 60 days. You should be able to go all the way down and come all the way back up, even if you were 50, 60 years old. But you have to go, you got to know your limitations. If it start to hurt, your knees, the tendons start to hurt. Don't go too far down.
My knees are bothering me at a point now, man, where, running was my cardio, but I can't run like I used to because of my knees swell.
Oh, they swelling. Okay. I would say ISOM number one, because you got to get that swelling down. Number one, that's number one. Number two, start taking soursop from Jamaica.
Okay.
I know you're like, what? Soursop? I'm telling you, it cleans a lot of that shit out. Soursop is SOURSOP. Jamaicans use it, they swear by it. I use it. It really does work. Like my ligaments feel better after doing it for 30 days. Like if I have any issues with my body, I take soursop.
I'm gonna check it out. Appreciate that.
It prevents cancer in the body.
But yeah, man, start eating too many tomatoes too, bro.
You said tomatoes are good for you though.
That nigga be eating tomatoes, man. He eat tomatoes like they oranges.
He said like
tomatoes.
I never heard that.
You never heard that?
Big homie Coop said take omega-3s with fish oil, and that is very important. Yes, big homie Coop ain't lying. You should do that, Champion Heart.
All right, appreciate that, big homie Coop.
Yeah, big homie Coop just broke it down.
From the tomatoes because it's inflammation in your knees, bro. That's why Tom Brady stopped eating tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah, and Champion Heart, start stretching your knees, bro. Start stretching your knees, Champion Heart. I'm telling you that a lot of us are scared of our knees because we know a lot of people, had to get knee surgery and shit like that because they blew out their knee.
I had knee surgery on my left knee.
I'm gonna send you a link. Okay, what's your Instagram? Just type it in the chat, and then I'm gonna send you this link. It's this guy called Knees Over Guy. He teaches you how to strengthen your knee after 40. And he can dunk now. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It is a white boy. He like 45, 48 years old. He could dunk now. And he couldn't dunk at first. But he strengthened his knees. He has no issues with his knees at all no more. He can go all the way down, come all the way. I'm like, what the fuck? So, hey, what he doing work, man. So I'm gonna send you the link to that. And practice those exercises every day, every single day. Yes, sir.
I'm about to get on it because I used to be able. I was close to dunking. My hands were just a little too small to grab the basketball. But God damn it, if I could get my knees together, dog.
You gonna get them together, man. Hey, Cal, you young. You look like you about what, 35, 38, something like that?
33.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Shit, just work at it every day.
You got to add 10 years to my life because I got 4 kids. So.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
Each kid come with 10 years.
You said each kid come with 10 years. Oh man, this was a good conversation, Fred. Hey, at least once, maybe every so often, you should do
every
this,
month.
man. Like,
every
this
month.
is important.
Once a month, y'all remind me. Once a month, we gonna come in and have this conversation. I don't really care about the numbers, man. I care about execution, man. So let's keep these conversations going, man, because we need a healthy us.
Most definitely.
What made you come up with this topic, Fredro?
I was looking online. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. I was looking online and through my mentions, right? And I remember Hannibal talking about health, and I was like, all these fat niggas telling us that we gotta be black, we gotta be proud, but you don't love being black because you fat, you obese. How much do you love being black? You a king, you a queen, you're a, and my mentions are all over the place, so especially from politics to boxing to, whatever else it may be. So it's just incredibly important. So that's how I came up with it today, but I'm glad the conversation, y'all took over the conversation. Thank you. And we're gonna bring this back next month and we'll build on it.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely build on it, Yeah, Champion Heart was around the brothers. I saw pictures from now. I was like, damn, we are a big group of people.
You talking about
at the event. I was like, we got to get healthier. I saw them.
Yeah.
I was like, we definitely got to get healthier, man. It's and we have like this cyber love for each other.
Yeah. I tell you who's on point, man. BFTB is chiseled, man. Man, that dude look like he was cut out of stone, man.
Him and Drew Titan, some big buff motherfuckers.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was at Defiant, man. He looked like he been cut out of stone for real.
Oh, amen. He should do some fitness videos, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, he should.
He do them on Instagram.
He do?
Yeah,
I gotta follow him on this. Yeah, man, that's
okay. I'm gonna have to follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't follow him. I never thought to follow him on. That's funny. I follow him on YouTube, and I never thought to follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, I need to do that.
No, I need his inspiration.
If y'all ever, the thing about it is, Kyle Davis has some of the greatest pictures from fights that anyone could have. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself on getting all the brothers together at one time and getting a great group photo. Which I've done. So if you stroll down to the Deontay Wilder fight, you will see how big him and fucking Drew Titan are, bro. Two big buff ass.
I know Drew is big on working out. He does his videos in the tank top. You can't help but see that nigga buff. But I like that. Kevin Brower said, I'm getting back to working out tomorrow. See, we inspired the community, man.
Yeah. Hey, listen, me and Fred Ben told y'all gotta lose 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm actually going to I'm getting ready to I'm gonna start doing some plant-based videos, and I'm gonna show you guys the journey on when I start back training. And
that'll be dope.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, when I do my my Cook with Champ videos, I'm gonna change up some of the meals.
See, if I had someone to record,
Bam.
I would record my workouts.
Yeah.
Hey, I need that picture right there, dog. You see that empty spot right there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll send you one, man.
I'll find a way to record my workouts. That's what I'll do to inspire y'all, man.
Hey, Fred, this motherfucker sent me a poster. And the way he folded it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this goddamn envelope? Fucking picture, man.
Yeah, man.
I was messing with it, man. I didn't think he was gonna rip it up. I was messing with it, man. I was trying but I'll send you another one, man.
It's in the other trophy case. I still got it, but it's ripped though.
Yeah, I'll send you another one. I send you
Fred,
another.
I wanted to ask you a question, Fred. Do you ever do any type of planks, bro?
Hell no, man. Fred ain't working out.
I don't do planks, but I do like resistance, like where I hold. Like I do that for my lower abs a lot because my top abs are great. My lower abs got emotions. You know what I mean? And so no, like if like by Friday my lower abs are great. You know, like, but like, yeah, I'm yeah. I do resistance, but not planks. Should I do more planks?
Yeah, you should do more planks, man. Planks work the entire core.
Yeah,
yeah, man, work the entire core. And then if you really think y'all, about it type shit, put some weight on y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Put some weight on your lower back and then try to hold yourself up for 20 seconds. You do that enough, you really gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? You gonna think you look like you on some steroids or something.
You gotta
right.
Hey, Fred, what we used to have to do when I played rugby, we used to have to do 100 yards, right? So every 10 yards we had to do 6 inches, planks, push-ups, sit-ups. So every 100 yards you had to do it.
That's dope.
Nigga, boy, you talking about that was the only time I ever had a 6-pack, boy. I had 6-pack twice my whole life. When I was hooping at Job Corps and then when I was playing rugby.
Yeah, I mean, we got some workout nuts in here, man. Joshua and Valors, they've been working out. Man, send me the videos, man, because we got to inspire each other, man. Send me the videos. Y'all got my email. Send me the video. It's important, man. I know I come off kind of arrogant, but I really want us to be in shape, man.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like,
now listen, if you look at my old videos, I was a fat fucking slob, man. It was terrible. The shit that I look back and see of myself, man, it was fucking sad, man. I'm so glad I went on that journey of fucking that first journey where I was just going fucking crazy. Man, listen, dude, I'll go back and look at them videos and pictures, and I say to myself, the fuck did you have going on? You know what I'm saying?
What
the fuck were you thinking about?
But you want to know how you can combat belly fat that nobody ever think about? Think about Asians, for example, right? What's the first thing a lot of them drink early in the morning? Ginseng tea or matcha tea. Have you some hot tea, not cold. I know we love cold stuff, but have hot tea. Sip that down early in the morning. Watch your TV or your YouTube video. Sip that down. Do it like 8 ounces or 16 ounces of hot tea. I'm telling you, you're gonna be using the bathroom all day. If it's some real deal ginseng tea, you're gonna be using the bathroom like crazy, and that's how you lose the weight too. Get all that garbage out of your system, so you can lose the belly fat. Right. So it's important.
Hey, listen, if y'all want to last long in that bedroom, eat healthy.
Yeah, and get that black maca.
Yeah, ain't it called maca root or something like that? People keep yelling.
Black maca root. Black maca root.
I gotta order some. Kevin KB told me to order some a year ago.
There's two other things y'all can get too.
Write this down. Black maca root. Go ahead.
You got the honey pack.
Hey Fred, I'm gonna send you a website. It's the brother, man. His stuff is probably the most potent I've used. I'll send it to you.
Really? And
make
it works?
sure you get the honey pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Listen, make sure you get the honey pack first and foremost.
The honey pack, what? What does that mean?
The honey pack, man. You'll last forever, dog.
Honey pack, what is that?
The honey pack. Kyle, stop getting stuff from them convenience stores, man.
Honey pack, baby.
You talking about the thing at the liquor store? At the liquor store? Oh man. I want to do that.
Hey, listen, no, it's natural.
Oh wow, it's bro, y'all.
That shit is that nigga sounded like, hey. Sounded like the wood when they went to the store and he bought fruit. You don't buy fruit,
Now listen, what we used to do, I wouldn't do this now because I'm older than motherfucking your heart will probably fall out your fucking chest. What we used to do, take one of them rhinos in the Red Bull. In the Red Bull.
Really?
But listen,
that's what killed Kevin Samuels.
Killed Kevin Samuels. Yeah, it was the Red Bull.
Hey, listen, you gotta have some for show pussy lined up to do this mixture. All right, are you in trouble? You understand what I'm saying? Rhino, Red Bull.
Oh shit!
Go to fuck.
Man, you crazy.
Listen, you mean that thing?
Oh shit!
Oh shit! I ain't never had a Red Bull in my life, man. Never in my life.
You crazy.
Boy, hey, listen. No lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuel. I miss him.
Rest in peace, Kevin
Samuel. Yeah, rest in peace.
Listen, I don't even listen. I drink a Red Bull once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Like once a week, I can't because I got it. Because when I'm at the club, I need to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Just because I got to throw a motherfucker out, I got to be kind of alert. So I do like once a week. I take a Red Bull and shit. But yeah, you can't drink too many of them motherfuckers, man. I had a homeboy named Devon. The motherfucker would drink Red Bulls like it was water. Motherfucker, I used to pay that nigga in Red Bulls.
No, he had a heart attack.
He did something for you, or you lost a bet to the nigga. He didn't want shit from you. He just make, hey man, just hey blood, give me Red Bull. That's all he wanted, bro.
He's still alive?
Still alive. He fat now though.
That's crazy.
He was him and my boy Big Mike was the best players on our team. The motherfucker lived off. He lived off of fucking Red Bulls, bro. So this one time we got this job at a boat, like you know how they be having them boats, they be racing and shit, them boat races. So it was a Red Bull event. So nigga, we had like backpacks full of Red Bull, nigga, and that motherfucker bought them all. He bought every Red Bull a motherfucker had in a backpack. He bought the motherfucker, dog. Nigga, I got so rich off of him off one weekend. He like, hey, blood. Got some more Red Bulls. I'm like, God damn, brother, I just told you 8 yesterday.
Hey,
man, he used to drink them shits like it was water, girl.
Have you heard of No Explode? What's that?
No Explode.
No Explode?
Champion Heart. Have you heard of that? No Explode?
No Explode. No, I never heard that.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all something natural that worked for me. I'm gonna tell one of my secrets. Watermelon. Have 2 glasses of watermelon juice, like the actual organic. Like put it in your juicer. Put the watermelon in your juicer. Even the black seeds. Eat the black seeds. I'm telling you, within like 5 to 10 minutes. Then 5 to 10 minutes when you ready to put it down. If the woman you got is attractive, you're gonna be ready to go. You're gonna be ready to go. I'm telling you. Watermelon, just good old watermelon.
Yeah, pineapple and watermelon. I heard pineapple and watermelon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a big pineapple and watermelon guy.
But you got to get a real watermelon, like you said, the black seeds. You got to none of that not generic, but enhanced watermelon with no seeds. That's not a real watermelon.
Right.
Oh yeah, it has to have the black seed. That white seed stuff, that's GMO. Don't mess with it. The black seeds is where it's at. I'm telling you.
Right.
Oh yeah. Look for the yellow spot too. Don't just pick any watermelon. Look for the yellow spot in the watermelon because it's ripe. The yellow spot at the end of the watermelon. The very end of it. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Right.
So yeah. Yep.
Appreciate you, Ann Fresh. We're gonna do this. Food. We're gonna do peace, nigga. Appreciate you. We're gonna do cooking with the champ, man, and we gonna be healthy, man. We gonna hold ourselves to healthiness, man. It's important, man. Because I'm not in the mood to be better than nobody.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
got reason if they want to I'm gonna feed them. If you come I'm ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'm gonna take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite, they feeling. I could tear you apart, or I could go heal them.
All right, thank you for joining me for another episode of Victimhood. All right, what we're doing today is we're going to do a shrimp and chicken combination fried rice. We're also going to do shrimp egg rolls. Okay, we're going to prepare those in a new air fryer that I got, Ninja Foodie air fryer. That machine is something else. So I'm really excited preparing the shrimp egg rolls and the Ninja Foodie. So I'll show you how to do that here in a second. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and get our rice prepared. Now I'm going to have to do something different concerning the rice because this rice really should have been prepared yesterday. So I'm going to have to actually dry it out. And I'm going to do that. You'll see how I'll do that. I'm going to do that in the oven once I'm done preparing it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get that on. Okay. All right. So we've got our shrimp. When you buy your shrimp, they're going to be frozen. Best way to prepare your shrimp, you're going to want to. I'm going to have to detail them. Okay, before I season them and get them ready to go into the wok. Also, we're going to cut up the chicken here and season this as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead. We're going to cut up our tenderloins. All right. Once we get these cut up, we're going to go ahead and put them on the skillet there and stir them on top of the stove. All right. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and brown our chicken. So we're going to use a little bit of olive oil. All right. So we're going to a little bit of complete seasoning here. All right, now we're just gonna brown it a little bit. We're not gonna fully, okay. A little bit of pepper here. All right, now we're not gonna let it cook fully because we still gonna cook when we put it in the wok with everything else. So we're just gonna brown it here just a little bit. All right, so we've got our chicken here just browning the outside here. We're not really letting it cook because it's going to finish cooking when we get it in our wok with everything else. Okay. All right, that's all we need. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Gonna saute our bean sprouts. Okay. A tablespoon of butter and a couple tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And a little bit of olive oil. Okay, we want to just saute our onions as well, along with the bean sprouts. Okay, and keep these nice and ready to go into our wok with everything else. Okay, this is, my thing is ultimate flavor. So normally you don't have to do this. This is optional. This is just something that I like to do to be sure that I'm getting ultimate flavor, and that's why I decided to saute my bean sprouts and my onions separate. They're still gonna go into our wok with everything else. I just want to be sure that they're good. All right, we'll let those go and they'll be ready to go in here and then throw our wok in a minute. What we're gonna do is for our shrimp, we're gonna go ahead and get our shrimp egg rolls ready. So we're gonna saute up our cabbage, carrot mix, and with a little bit of olive oil. Okay, tablespoon of butter. Okay, Worcestershire sauce. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add our shrimp.
Okay, also, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of minced garlic there. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of seasoning here. Okay, we're gonna let that saute up. We're gonna chop it right here. All right, so what we're doing now is, because I cooked my rice the same day I'm doing this, this was a last minute decision to make this meal. And so normally that wouldn't have happened, but because I did that, I had to put the rice in the freezer for about 20 minutes. The reason why is because hot rice does not fry well, so cold rice fries better. This is why I have to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get it in our wok. Okay, so with that, we've already placed our 2 cups of avocado oil to our wok, and we've got our rice in here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get our eggs. Get our egg ready, and this is also going to go into our wok. Okay, now when you're doing your egg like this, don't have to let it cook all the way, but you can. But what I did was put a little seasoning in here just because that's what I do. Ultimate flavor. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our egg as well. Okay, we're gonna add our onions, our bean sprouts. We're also gonna add our mixed vegetables. All right, okay, we're gonna add our chicken because we're gonna let that finish cooking as well in here. We're gonna go to a couple pinches of parsley. Just a couple pinches. And then we're going to add our soy sauce. Okay. And we still have to add our shrimp. So let's get that ready to go in here. Added our chicken. We're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. Okay, you're going to add these last because you don't really want to overcook them. We're going to add dash original seasoning. Okay, and this particular seasoning has no salt in it. The reason I'm doing that is because the soy sauce that we put in here
and the shrimp,
it has a lot of sodium in it, so that's the salt. So we don't have to add. Okay, that was about a tablespoon of that, and then a tablespoon of pepper. Okay, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna add some more soy sauce. All right, we're gonna let this cook, and then we're going to show you how we get our egg rolls, our shrimp egg rolls ready to go into the air fryer. Okay, I'm excited to show you guys the new air fryer. So let's let this cook, and we'll get the egg rolls ready. All right, so we got our egg rolls done, and we're gonna go ahead and put them into our air fryer. All right, this is our Ninja Foodie air fryer. Shout out to my daughter Erica.
Shout out to Erica.
putting me down on getting a proper air fryer, the one that I had, or you just had me do you saw me do the hot wings. That air fryer was trash. I took it back and I got the Ninja Food. All right. So we got them in and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and spray them. Okay, with a little avocado oil. All right, and close our lid. Ready to lock it. All right. All right, and we're done. So we have the shrimp and chicken combination fried rice with a shrimp egg roll.
That looks good.
Sweet and sour sauce on the side. All right, and here we go with the taste test. All right, it's pretty good. All right, try the shrimp egg roll. That's in a new air fryer, so I was kind of nervous. And let's see how it tastes. Hear that crunch?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Thanks for another episode.
I know that's good.
We'll see you next week.
No, I'm trying to be on this side, Fred.
I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, now check it out, man. Check it out. There was a portion of the video missing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick tip video behind this one to and show because I actually showed how you build the egg rolls. But
that should be a separate one. That should be a separate one.
Yeah, right. For some reason, Ariel, she missed that video when she was editing it.
I'm glad because that shit would have been 20 minutes. Thank God.
I know, man.
Yeah.
I know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm coming back with a quick tip video behind that to to show you how to build the egg rolls.
Hey, Chamber, I thought your YouTube was supposed to be quick tips. That was the longest tip I ever got in my life, man.
No. I'm doing quick tip videos and I'm gonna do long videos like that. But I got one coming. It's eggs Benedict. I know some people like that style, so it's a quick tip eggs Benedict. You can watch how I do this, man. It's real cool the way I do this egg Benedict. Real cool. And then I'm gonna do the quick tip egg roll video because it should have been in there, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put his link in the chat so you guys can go subscribe and get more cooking tips from Cooking with the Champ.
Yeah, definitely subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing.
Oh, you definitely want to do that.
Yeah, so definitely subscribe. Tell friends and family.
I didn't know that you cooked. I've never cooked shrimp in my life. I'm allergic to it. But I didn't know you cooked the shrimps in the same with the rice. I thought all this time you cooked the shrimp separate.
No, with the shrimp fried fried rice. You cook it in the wok with the with everything. But you want to do them last because if you cook shrimp too long, it'll get hard. So you want to put them in last. Yeah. And see that the deal I had to do with the rice, the rice should have been done the day before, but because it was a last minute decision to do this, I had to. I was gonna dry it out in the oven, but it was quicker to do it in the freezer and let it dry in the freezer for 20 minutes. And so I did it that way, and it worked out cool.
I knew it looked good. It definitely looked good for sure.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't eat it. It still looked good.
Right.
No, it did. I'm allergic to shrimp.
You're allergic to shrimp. Okay. Yeah. You know what, man? I'm gonna do some vegan meals. I talked to DB, and he wanted me to do one on jackfruit tacos. But man, you have to do so much to that jackfruit.
Yeah. What is that jackfruit?
Man, it's
yellow
pieces.
Fred,
man, you got to do so much to it, man. And I was like, you think that video was long, man? Doing what all you have to do to jackfruit, that'd be a 30-minute video.
You get to edit for it to be shorter though.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I'm trying to edit it down to keep it, as short as possible. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start doing like montage style editing. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there are certain sides that I've done before, I'm just going to do montage style and not go over the same steps over and over again. You can watch previous videos to see how those sides are done.
Right.
So I'm gonna start doing montage style editing that way, and just concentrate on the main dish. Like I've got one coming with lamb, and I did it that way. Well, it's gonna be done that way. I got one coming with lamb loin chops, and I'm gonna do the editing that way, have it done that way. And I talked to my boy Rob G Films, man. He said he gonna let me check out his work. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
We're gonna use this platform to inspire everybody to get in shape. Yeah, because I saw the LDBC meet and greet. It was beautiful. But some big niggas, man. God.
Yeah. Some big dudes. Yeah, man.
I'm like, y'all still can be big, but get in shape.
Yeah.
Get in shape, and let's do this shit together, man. Let's be encouraging to one another, man. Because whether you're saying those negative words at 25 or 45 is still, it's like a form of bullying, you know what I mean? And just because you're in shape or in better shape, and it's important that we do this together as a community.
Right, most definitely.
Get our ass in shape, man. And I didn't know BFTB was in shape. He need to do some in shape, man. I want to be inspired by him.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know BFTB was cut up like that, man. He's chiseled, man, for real.
Oh, that's good. He inspired me. I'm half. I'm not fully chiseled, and because I do the push-up challenges with I don't post it, but I do it when I see Drew Titan doing workouts. I'm like, okay, let me go jump rope real quick. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff adds up into.
When I watch Drew jump rope, man, I'm like, damn, man, I can't even jump rope no more. That's how bad my knees bother me, man.
No, you could do the elliptical.
Yeah, I can do that. You
can do the row machine. You could do the row.
Yeah. So I'm gonna definitely, you guys gonna see. I'm gonna share it on the show. You're gonna see me going to the gym and everything, working out. Remember, I was telling you about the kid that I was mentoring. So I'm gonna take him with me. So that you can see it. You can see all that, man. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Man, let's get in shape, man. Let's stop BSing, man. Man, let's protect our fucking testosterone and get in shape, man. Come on, man. Let's fuck shit out of our girls, man. Come on, man. Let's stop BSing.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. And see, Erica, man, she making me look bad because she be at the gym all the time, man.
Go with her.
Yeah. I go sometimes, but sometimes
his little knees hurt. He needs some Bengay. I don't know why he needs some Bengay on his shit.
His little knees hurt. My
That's all right, Kyle. Just live long enough, Kyle. You'll understand. Just live long enough.
I'm gonna throw some Bengay on my shit. I ain't let him get hurt.
No shame. That motherfucker. Yeah. I always saw the motherfuckers. I ain't never took nothing from the gas station. I ain't never did that. I ain't never went that far.
Yeah, that shit'll kill you, man.
Listen.
Oh man. You crazy, Kyle.
Nigga, look, man, I'm telling you, boy, eyes be like this, boy.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. When I get to that point, I'm gonna let y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I got to start taking pills, hey, this one works.
Right.
Hey, Cameron,
I ain't gonna fuck with y'all, huh?
Hey, Cameron got some shit called pink horsepower.
What is it? It's a gas station pill?
Nah, it's like some African shit, all natural African shit.
Oh, I remember the African came in here and told us to take something.
Hey, it's crazy. That's the same type of shit, just pink, I think. Like the little dust. It's like some dust shit.
Oh yeah.
Look it up real quick before we get up out of here. Look it up, man.
Yeah.
Because some niggas in here need that shit.
Yeah. Oh, that shit come right up.
What is it?
Pink PHP, all natural supplement designed to empower men's Cameron's Bedroom 2.0.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, let's see what it do. A 4-pack. Let's see. Share. What is it? Invite. Share screen. Yeah, here it is right here.
Yeah, see, I try and stay natural, man. I use that black maca, man. That black maca.
It's natural. It's natural.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's sold out. So what do? You
try the 4-pack. Try the 4-pack.
You eat it, or what do you do?
Yeah, I think
what
so.
What is that?
You gotta keep it in the refrigerator. They said too.
What?
Shake well. Drink whole jar. Drink whole jar. How long that shit gonna last? I don't know.
He said, Shantae, one of the rappers, right? She was gonna leave her husband. She's tired of it. She was tired of him not being able to perform. He started taking that shit, saved their marriage.
Wow, that's dope.
What? That's crazy.
Well, we gonna give our show and get the fuck out of here. That's what we gonna.
Head over to the boxing section, guys. Fred has to get up at 4 or 5 a.m.
Hey, man, I'm out, man. Much love to you, brothers, man.
Bring your raggedy ass over to the boxing section, champion.
Yeah, I'll be over there and check you out, man.
Thank you for coming through. I'm inspired, man, to lead this charge, man. We're gonna get in shape, man. We're gonna get in shape. We're gonna get our skinny asses in shape, our fat asses in shape. And if you in shape, your ass got to stay in shape. You know what I mean? So we all got work to do. We all got work to do, man. And
my brother, that motherfucker flaked on me, man. He's supposed to take me hooping with him on Sunday, early morning run. Motherfucker didn't even answer the phone. I'm trying to get back in the hooping though, at least like once a week, once or twice a week.
Flavor, no explode. You'll work out like a monster, and it will help you. Definitely in the bedroom off workout serving. Really? I'm gonna try that mac root. I that what's it called? Because it's natural. Come from. I'm gonna try that. Black mac root. I wrote it down.
Yeah, man.
It's called Black Macaroot. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
Happy Heart, send me that website, man. Yeah, it was a great show, man. We got new information. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get healthier, man. And
go on and get after it.
Yeah, let's
lose a few pounds. You'll be able to keep pounding.
Yeah, keep pounding. Lose a few pounds and keep pounding. Yeah, absolutely right. Macaroot. Yeah, I'm gonna order some of that. I said that a year and a half ago. I'm gonna order it. Because I heard about it before. Because I live in the when I lived in Lamert Park and stuff, they talk about. I heard people talk about it. Organic macaroot will change the game. All right, send me that link, Champion Heart. I'll order it. DM it to me so I can just go straight online and just click the link. Yeah, good show, man. I got a lot of new information. I'm inspired, man. I'm inspired to work out tomorrow, and yeah, man. Definitely inspired, man. Peoples Hernandez said it's a hell of a work. It's a hell of a man.
Peoples Hernandez.
Macaroon. Yeah, we going. And you take it every day, right? Once a day. I'm cool on that. I'm too scared to take a rhino, man. Go to the gas station and get. I see the motherfuckers. They be pinned up at the motherfucker. Take it personal. Because the devil is a liar. Oh, you funny, man. You funny as a motherfucker, dog. You funny, dog.
What, the rhino?
Yeah, that's a funny story.
Nah, I'm telling you, boy, you be cock diesel, nigga. Hey, shit grow a few inches when you take them rhinos, nigga. I'm telling you.
I ain't mad at you, man. Do what you gotta do, what you need to do, so you can do what you want to do.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth, boy. If you get to a bad one that you've been wanting to cut, and you know, once you get in there, you're gonna skid all over the place quickly. All right, you hit that gas station, boy. And be on the safe side.
I'll be too scared to do that, man. You know what I mean? But
go to your nearest 7-Eleven.
The motherfuckers work for real? The motherfuckers work? Really?
your heart just gonna be beating fast in the motherfucker though.
Oh hell no!
Nigga should be
hell
like,
hell no! I'm good.
Hey, nigga,
Hell no.
Nigga should be like,
really? For real?
Hey, when you mix that with the Red Bull, cuz you but you be like this though. You be at it though.
4 kids later, right?
Nah. But see, let me tell you though. I ain't using it with my wife though. You know what I'm saying? She made it wait for a little bit, man. So I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had time to prepare myself mentally. But if you like, if it's a chick where it's like, you know, like, oh shit, you gotta come ready to perform. But you know, it's a sport. That's what I always tell you. This is a sport, man. Cause see, I see my wife. I had her before we even had sex, so that was different. But when you get them one nighters, and you know, like, hey, this is it. I gotta, nigga, all right. Shit, better come with it, boy. I'm telling you.
He said they work, Fred. My homeboy lives by them. She gave him a car after.
What did he say?
Said she gave him a car because the performance was great.
Off that Rhino?
Yeah, the Rhino. Yeah,
man,
I love y'all, man. I appreciate it, man. It'll be a backup plan for me. You know what I mean? It'll be a backup plan. You know what I mean? Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.